Hey everybody, HMV here, playing more Darkest Dungeon, and as Luna just said, nothing is better than sitting around here or something like that. I don't remember what you said. But you want to go out, and that's important because you are going out. And actually, Luna, I wanted to bring something up. Nathan, our stalwart fan of this channel, he watches everything, and man, I love you for it. It's awesome. But he suggested if he gets a female, he should be Luna. That way it has a female name. Anybody who now or in the future, if you want to give me two names, one for a guy and one for a girl, I'm totes down with that, and I will totally keep that in mind when I do you, and I'll also rename anybody up here if you so choose. However, we picked up Luna, our Arbalist. Sadly, I already sold the Arbalist Greaves, but, you know, hey, that's the way it works. But we've also got Bender the Defender, whose name was too long to fit, so you are just Bender Defender. If you want to change that, let me know. He's a Abomination, something I threw away last run through here because I didn't know exactly how it worked. Now I do, and I kind of like it. So we're going to go to the Cove, and we are going to try to remove Flawed Release from Luna because she's got, well, she actually only has one big attack. Yeah, she can mark people and then do that, and then she can heal up. So she's kind of a healing Arbalist, which isn't bad, really. Bender the Defender has all of his traits unlocked, and we'll show you that when the time comes. He came that way. I didn't have to unlock those. And then we've seen Viltour before, but Viltour before. She has some nice things, including Wicked Hack, Barbaric Yop, which did very well, Breakthrough, one of my favorites, and Bleed Out, which is fantastic on the front lines there. And then of course Sinner's Creed with the awesome Plague Grenade, Blinding Gas, and Noxious Blast. These three together, and then the Emboldening Vapors if we ever need them, which I don't think we ever have. But the four of you are going out, and we're going to the Cove. Like I said, we're going to try to remove Luna's negative provision here. But before we do any of that, we should check out the trinkets. So we only have these two. Book of Holiness, minus 20% stress damage, and minus 6% death blow resist. That kind of sounds garbage, to be honest. I mean, less stress damage, sure, that's good, but I guess trading Death Blow for that isn't so bad. Virtue Chance is not a huge deal. Minus 10% stress damage, not a huge deal. Plus, minus 2 speed, that's a huge deal to me. I'm just going to sell both of these. Yeah, I don't like the chance of dying being more likely to die. I think those are bad things. We can definitely use the money, so I'm just gonna spend the money. Sadly, we don't need to actually use any of that money on anything because we're doing so well. This is a medium-sized mission, so I'm gonna bring all 24 of these foods. We also don't have a healer. I'm going to bring 4 of these because we want food and stuff. There are 2 awesome things in here. Maybe I'll bring 5. Screw it. We'll bring 6. Going to bring 3 shovels, 2 anti-venoms, 1 and then the other one. I think we're going to bring 4 of these. We are going to be stocked up. I don't think you ever need a key here. There are a couple chests, but I don't think they ever need a key. And holy water, I'm going to skip out on that too. And we're going to bring... I think we're going to bring 16 torches. I think that's fair. We've spent a ton of money, but this is a mid-ranged mission. I think we're going to be fine.
The smell of rotting fish is almost
Yum.
unbearable.
I like rotting fish. And we got another scout, which is awesome. We need to explore 90% of rooms. Looks like we don't know what's in these rooms, so we might as well go to each one of them in turn, right? Okay, barnacle-encrusted chest. Let's check that out. Let me scroll down to the Cove on my list here. Barnacle-encrusted chest with a shovel. Gives loot. Hand could make us bleed. I don't really want to use a shovel this early, so I think we're gonna risk the hand, and we're gonna risk the hand with you. There's still booty inside, and we got some stuff. That's awesome. Okay, need to know who has the best trap chance. 70, 50, 70, and 50. So... you're already selected. Go ahead and disarm that trap. Sinner's Creed is getting his work in. Sinner's Creed, of course, had syphilis from the brothel and managed to get rid of it, which is always nice. We like our adventurers to remain healthy. We have successfully scouted 1 room. I believe the way this works is this... Yes. Ooh, a new trap. Well, go ahead and disable that one. Oh, you failed.
Cruel machinations spring to life.
Okay, now it's your turn. You get to do the next trap. Although actually it's possibly better to just have sinners always do the trap so that the debuffs stack up on one person instead of someone else. I think I'm going to go up this way and then back down and around this way so that we don't have to fight this battle. Although I do want to grab this if it's something good, and it is. Let's put some herbs on here. This is why we brought the herbs, because these things are treasure troves of stuff. So let's take that and then get out of here. Then let's go this way, and hopefully we'll find a tide pool. Nope, just a pack. The pack contains loot, and the loot is awesome things. Yes, I like all these things. We actually have more torches than we started with. Actually, we have the same amount of torches that we started with. Okay, hunger, that's why we brought extra food. Well, we brought all the food it lit us. We got 78% light. I think I'm going to use one of those torches.
May we find victory.
And nothing. Okie doke. Well, let's go up here. So far, so boring. And we successfully made it to the end of this hallway. Should have hit the torch. Didn't lose because of it. Okay, back down here. Sometimes a dungeon just doesn't have much to do. Second hunger activation, which is kind of scary. Yep, let's go through here. We won't bring the torch up until we get out of the next room. I don't think it really matters that much, but what are you gonna do? Okay. 90% light. Oh, our first battle! And we surprised him, which is awesome. Okay, what do we have choices for here? We could blind her, which is not a bad idea. We could also noxiously blast, which is also not a bad idea. Yeah, let's start stacking the blight on her. I would like her to die as quickly as possible. You could bleed him out, which is pretty awesome. 90% chance to hit, basically a 1 in 10 chance of critting. Could kill on the first hit, and if it doesn't, it's going to add 3 bleed. So there's a very good chance that this guy's dead.
Press this advantage.
And he's dead. Okay, this guy is fantastically awesome, but I think what we're going to do with him is he can transform into a beast. Now, I'm not going to do that quite yet. He could do 3 to 5 damage, and this has a stun chance too. It also has a knockback on him, which isn't a bad choice, although she can still do her thing from the front row. So now she's been stunned. Now, this guy has 14 damage. That's an interesting thing. Yeah, I think we're just going to shoot him. Or her. There you go. Now we just got to do 1 damage to her sometime before her next turn. She's going to lose her stun there. She might actually have a chance to go again. And she does, dang it. Oh, well. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Okay, she didn't get the stun debuff. But I think we're going to Noxious Blast him. Although I think they have Blight Resist. No, he doesn't have Blight Resist. That's awesome. Okay. I think the manacles on her just to kill her is a good idea.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Picking on our what's your face there? I don't know the names yet. Let's see. Bleed Out is a bad choice. Breakthrough, bad choice. Let's just break it half.
Formation
nice.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, next battle I might show you what this guy does just to show it to you. Okay, let's get our light back up and keep going here. We don't know what lies ahead, but he's really cool when he transforms. Okay, nice. Get a scout. Nothing this way, which is fantastic. I'm glad we saved the shovel to go this way. Okay, barnacle chest. I think we're going to, again, do it with our hands. And I think this time, yeah, you have the least amount of stress. There is still booty inside, which is awesome. And here's the whole reason we came, was for this, to get rid of flawed release, because her crit is, her weapon shooting things with the crossbow is very important. So we are going to put herbs on the eerie coral to remove a negative quirk. Where are those herbs? There they are. Yay! You, for some reason, touched coral, and now you can shoot your crossbow better. I think we're going to... You know what? We're going to keep the light up. Ooh, we let the light go down twice. We're going to keep the light up because of stress here. This guy's stress is actually going to get worse and worse as time goes on. Or everyone's stress is going to get worse and worse because his attack involves lots of stress. And what we're going to do is when the stress gets too bad, that's when we're going to camp. 84 is fine. Okay, the tide pool, that does something. Anti-venom does relieve stress and heals. Well, guess who's going to use that? Anti-venom on the tide pool. Nice. I guess it just did the heal. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and shovel this away.
Another misfortune.
So far, not the hardest long mission, or medium-sized mission that we've had. No scout. Now, how do we want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be... This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 retreats. This is going to be 1, 2, 3... Let's see. 1, 2... Yeah, this is just going to be... No, they're both ways are 4 retreats. We can skip 2 rooms. So if we get here, we can stop if we go up here. But if we go here, we would have to come all the way back here. So we're better off going up this way. I forgot our disarm. 50, 70, 50. I think you're going to do the disarm. Oh, it was a trap. Kind of looked like Admiral Akbar trapping you there. Okay, let's keep the light going. I got a pack of loot. An empty pack of loot. And, yeah, we're fine on light. Wow, just a whole lot of nothing in this level. I guess that's the way, that's randomness for you. That's the way random works. We got a trap coming up. We've already got our trap person who has the debuff already. I think we're going to keep it on you. Nice job disarming that. Also relieve some stress. Fish full of stuff. Let's put some herbs on there. Nice. Look at all that stuff you get. And we were able to hold it all. That's that's possibly more important than just getting it.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Remember, we still have the campfire. Okay, we need stress relief. This is anti-venom. Nice. 6 is really not that much stress relief, but what are you going to do? Okay, oh, another shovel. We've come this far, we might as well use the shovel, and we got a free one, so nothing wrong with that. And, okay, this is a time where we're going to use him. Especially because he's stressing out because of this guy. Okay. Yeah, okay. He gets plus 20% blight resist, he gets plus 10% damage, and everyone in my party gets 8 stress. And, he turns into a monster. And he gets a turn, and his 3 human skills change into the 3 creature skills. Now he's got Rake, which is going to do 3 to 5 damage to this guy and 4 to 8 to him, which isn't very good. It also bumps up damage from Rake as time goes on. So 2 of these guys might be awesome in a game. Rage does 5 to 9, 7 to 13, or 5 to 9. Wouldn't kill him unless it was crit. Crit's not very likely. And then we can also slam, which does a knockback. So if we slam this guy, it'll knock him back behind this guy. Basically trying to pull this guy forward. Okay, now we're going to Plague Grenade the back row, because we still want to concentrate on this guy, because we hate him. And she's actually going to shoot him with her new accuracy. And with Blight of 4, she only needs to get him down to... only needs to do 7 damage. So we've got about a 50-50 shot here. 8 is perfect. He is no longer a concern. Now, we can Barbaric Yop. Their stun is 25, so that's actually a pretty good choice here. Let's try to stun them. Double stun. Awesome. These guys are both dead, which is also awesome.
A death by inches.
A death by blight. Okay, now it's your turn. I think he gets stun every turn. Now, these guys have slam resist, so now it's time to start piling up the rake.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yes, it's his rake damage goes up, which is very interesting. Okay, Battlefield Bandage. I think it's time to start healing people up. Now, Battlefield Bandage doesn't heal much on its own, but every time you use it, it gets better. So let's go ahead and Battlefield Bandage him up and give... Oh, it's to the person that's getting the damage. That's important to note. These guys' Blight Resist is garbage, so we're going to definitely take advantage of that by blighting the guy who has most health. And then I think... They still have the stun resist, so we're not going to use that. Breakthrough does 2 to 4. Wicked Hack does 5 to 9. So that's more inherent damage. So we're gonna blight up one of them and damage hard the other one. Okay, he's putting a barnacle barrier on this guy, but it's really not that big of a deal. And he's gonna slice her up. She might bleed. She is bleeding. I think we're possibly gonna fix that. But we're going to keep piling the blight on this guy, and it actually, yeah, it stayed on him, which is awesome. 8 damage per round. 2 rounds, he's dead. So now we don't want to transform. I think we want to keep raging at this guy. 4 to 7. Slam is 3 to 6. Why is this... has a slightly higher crit chance. This guy has the knockback, which doesn't matter. Oh, it moved him forward, too. That's interesting. Doesn't really matter. We could also rake, which I believe will do 5 to 8 on this guy because of the thing. So let's try it and see. No, I just did 3 to each. So that he can't protect from an AoE thing. Okay, we are going to bandage her up because we have the bandages. And then I think now we're going to Barbaric Yop again to stun them. Double stun, love it. And now he's no longer a concern. He's going to die. So she is going to knock him down. Not quite kill him yet. She is... Are you level 1? I don't remember. And then... yeah, you're dead, so we're just going to rage at him. Yeah, his stress is kind of piling up. I should have thought of that. And then if we Noxious Blast you and you get it, you lose it. And that's it. We could try the breakthrough just for the fun of it.
Destroy them.
And might as well do another Battlefield Bandage. This time, yeah, on the Plague Doctor again.
Slowly.
And then he automatically transforms back.
This is how a life is taken.
Move Charm. That is not a good choice. We're going to sell that when we get back to camp. And, okay, Ship's Figurehead. What does this do? I don't know. I just played this game. It is good for damage or stress relief. Well, guess who has stress? He is buffed. He has plus 20% damage until camp. Oh, we should have camped before we touched that. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and start moving back here. Let's get the light going. Yeah, I wish we had a way to relieve his stress. Perhaps a jester along with this guy would be a good deal. Mayhaps. Because the stress on him is pretty nasty. One more room, come on. That was a good fight, though. That was a good showcase of his abilities. I'm not 100% sure he's fantastic, especially at level 1. But you know what? You have to start out at somewhere, and that somewhere is always level 0. So yeah, we know this hallway. Oh, we're hungry. Let's go ahead and eat our food. We still have 13 food, which seems like bad luck. Let's go ahead and eat one of those. Oh my god, more coral. Okay, who needs the coral? We've got love interest and sickly. Sickly's not great. Stress eater is bad. Dark temptation, I don't even know what that is, but it scares me. Prone to investigating the dark arts. That sounds like he might automatically do stuff. Fragile is bad. Slow reflexes is bad. And weak grip doesn't matter at all. So I think we're going to go for this because both of these are bad. So our Abomination gets to touch the coral here. And he gets to put medicinal herbs on it. And lose Stress Eater, which is probably good because he would actually eat more because his stress is over 50%. That's actually terrible for that guy if he gets a lot of stress on him. Okay, well, geez. I kind of feel like we should do a camp because this is the last room that we have to go to. So let's go ahead and do the camp. We'll probably do the whole mission. Well, we're going to do the camp. We're going to take care of his stress here. Unless we get that last food trigger.
The coming horrors.
Okay, what does he have for camping skills? He can give himself a ton of resist, which is pretty much awesome except for the stress damage. That's bad. Increase stress by 20. That seems horrible. And wound care. You could actually heal someone, but we don't need that. So you have garbage skills. Reject the gods. If religious... Oh, yeah, no, that would increase stress on people. That's bad. Battle trance is not a bad idea. And you are in position 1, so that's going to be fantastic. And then pep talk, give minus 15% stress damage, which I'd rather reduce the stress right now. Wound care isn't anything. One companion heal 50%. No, that's garbage. Remove target disease. Nobody's diseased. We basically have garbage. All companions plus 2 speed. Okay, we might as well do that, because we're not getting anything else. Yeah, our camping skills are pretty much garbage. Okay, you had... Not reject the gods. Battle trance. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I guess we'll remove stress damage from him. And then how many points do we have left of respite here? We have 4 points of respite. That is horrible. This is bad. This is bad. And this is useless. Remove target disease. Plus 20% damage resist. I mean, at least it does something. Plus 33% for heals received. Remove target bleeding or blight. Yeah, there is nothing here that's good. Yeah, we don't need to heal. We literally do not need to heal. So I guess we'll just do this thing here on him. And then we have nothing left. We have no points left. Okay, yeah. These guys had terrible healing skills. Camping skills, I should say.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Probably the worst camp I've ever not only done, but ever seen, even on people on YouTube. The pack contains loot. We need loot. Torch. Torches are always good. Oh, we got a fight. Nobody... Oh, this is like the worst thing that could have happened. Okay. He can't even change. He could stress heal himself. He could just sit back here and stress heal himself all fight. I think that's a good idea. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's awesome. So he can fight a little bit and then turn back to a person and then stress heal himself. Okay, just don't stun. Ah. I said don't stun. She has a forward 1, doesn't she? Yes. We're going to forward 1 to get her back in the front line. Because now she gets her buff for being in the front line. Okay. She can do everything from here, which is awesome. She can clear stun, and he hasn't gone yet. So I think that's a good idea. She hasn't gone yet, sorry. Sinner's Creed. Who could do a Noxious Blast. These guys do not have Blight Resist. But you could also move back. However, that's not good because we want the Arbalist to be at the back anyway. We want him to be here. So we are going to Noxious Blast. These guys are both at 7, so it doesn't really matter that much. So we'll put it on him. And you get to go again, so why don't we stack it on? That'll kill him. It's 8 damage. He's at 3. So now he could absolute or he could move. I think we're going to absolute again. Have some vodka. Sit back there. Have a vodka. You deserve it. Nice miss. Salty gouge. That's okay. He can relieve that damage. Okay. Battlefield bandage. That'll heal. No, I think we're going to sniper this guy. You're dead, right? Yeah, so we don't need to worry about you. So yeah, sniper this guy. Kill him. He died. And now we have, I think, one person's turn to kill him. Bleed out. We'll do 9 to... This is a kill. If it hits. Pretty awesome. And we got a bunch of stuff.
Triumphant pride
heal that up.
A dizzying fall.
One thing I don't need to be reminded of is that triumphant pride precedes a precipitating fall. Okay. That's not bad, actually. Get the Arbalist back here. You can only move once, of course. We definitely don't want to emboldening vapors, though, so we're going to put you here. And then I think she's going to do her move forward attack. I don't think we're going to absolute. I think we're going to transform now. Giving everybody some stress, but that's just the way it works. And then rake. I think he's just going to pile up the rake damage here. And then she's going to do her jump forward move. Break on through to the other side. And then she's where she likes to be. I think we're going to try to kill her. This could do it. Nice. Beautiful job, Luna. Beautiful job. Okay, rending from the old Gons. This is our last fight, if we so choose. Okay, Barnacle Barrier, not a big deal. Don't really care about him that much. Yeah, he is protected by him is the way it works. Okay, Plague Grenade, completely useless now. Noxious Blast. If it lands, it will kill him. So I think that's a good idea. By lands, I mean he actually gets blighted from it. Okay, she has... Oh, I was going to she has no moves? Okay, well, she can break through, which I think is a great idea. No, actually, you know what? Breakthrough is not a great idea. Wicked Hack is the great idea. Sadly, she's not in the first rank. But what are you going to do? Rage, I think, is great here. I'm not sure why it was so low. I should probably look a little bit closer to see what's up. Oh, he has, super protection. I didn't think about that. Okay, Sniper Shot. He stood in front of it. Yeah, I was expecting that. I could have just targeted him. He is really damaging. She's got a lot of bleed, enough that I'm going to bandage her up when I get the chance. He's getting stressed, but not too bad. Yeah, see, it's only 2 to 3 damage is the problem. He could slam and knock him back. Or we could transform back and absolve ourselves, but I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. Let's do the rake. There you go. That's not bad. Mostly I did that because I had 2 chances to crit. Arg. Yes, I agree. Okay. He's going to stand in front of that. And his protection's going to make that better. So I think possibly Battlefield bandaging her up a little bit, just to help a little bit. Plague Grenade, not a bad choice, but I think Noxious Blast is better. If we kill this guy, then we don't have to worry about him anymore. And then she is going to Wicked Hack. If it does the max, it will keep him from going, but his protection doesn't protect him from stun, so this is a good choice here. Stun him, and then he's got 2 turns where the Blight is going to take him down. We just have to do 1 damage to him. And we can do that 1 damage via a breakthrough. That was not breakthrough, but it did the damage, which is the important thing. Now we're going to come back and absolve ourselves of our sins, giving everybody a little bit of stuff here. Feel bad about yourself. Oh, I didn't heal her bleed. I forgot to do that. Although now she has almost none, so... This guy is still alive. We need to do something to him. So let's do that. Now he's definitely going to die. Okay. He's not protecting this guy anymore, so let's shoot him. And now he's at the front line, which he can handle. He doesn't really care about that. Okay, her thing is gone. Wicked Hack will basically kill. Well, not basically. It'll get him close. And then Emboldening Vapors. I don't really see any reason to mess around. Let's go ahead and just kill him. Victory! More food. We like food, and we've completed the quest.
Slow and insidious killer.
But I'm going to keep going because a ship's figurehead is good for damage and stress relief. So let's go ahead and do this. It inspired him. He has a ton of stuff going on. But we have 2 scouts. We could actually just go all the way to here and then quit right before the room battle. You are our guy. How much food do we have here? We have 6 food. I think we're going to give you one of them right before this trap. Just in case it hurts you. And we know we have no more battles, so we don't have to worry about that. The Tide Pool, I forget what the Tide Pool does. Stress and heal. Well, you're Mr. Stress, so we want Anti-Venom, though. Our last one. A little bit of stress, heal. Ain't going to complain about that. Keep the light radiant just to keep the stress off of us. Watching out for traps and any surprises in the hallways here, as they like to do. Okay, and you are again going to be the person, and I think we're going to be nice to you and give you the last food. Nice job disarming those traps. Your stress is fine. You could actually go on another mission. We're not going to use another torch. Barnacle-encrusted chest. We want to shovel for loot, and we could get bleed. Do we have a shovel? Yes, we have 3 of them. Ooh, damage stone. Okay, let's take everything. Oh, we can hold everything, so let's get out of here.
Despite its morbid aspect, this twisted, cavernous maze seems almost traversable.
I agree. Indubitably. Paralyzer's Crest, Crusader only. Loses his dodge, but he's a tank anyway, and it gives him more stun. That's actually a really good thing. And we got 10,000 gold from this level. And we've got Compulsive, so that's got to be removed. Period. End of story. Weak Grip, you got it back, which is hilarious. Did you? Are you the one that had weak grip before? I don't remember. No, I think it was our highwayman who had weak grip. But yeah, Viltour is going into the sanitarium instantly to relieve Compulsive, because that is terrible. So let's return to town.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
That's got to be one of my favorite things that he says. That is so lore deep. That makes me want to know more about this story. There's like 8 pieces of information in that one sentence, and holy cow. Okay, like I said, Viltour, you are going right to the sanitarium. Where are you? There you are. You are going to lose Compulsive and hopefully Sickly as well. That would be nice if we could double that up. Is there anything we can do to help this? No, we're just going to spend the money. Hope you enjoy that, Viltour. Oh, Manual Man, you were going to go in and lose, what was it? Fingophobia. You know what we might do? You're also a Cove phobe. Maybe we'll send you into the Cove and put you... Yeah, we'll do that next time. Manual Man, next time you are going in to the Cove, and you are going to lose some of your things. So we're going to do Manual Man, Nartur, Raffo, and Finesse. Actually, that's a pretty good group there. 2 big buffs at the front, and then Raffo and Nartur at the bottom. I'm basically sorting by... Actually, let's sort by level instead of stress. No, let's sort by stress. Yeah, the 4 of you look pretty good. Although a level 2 guy... Yeah, the level 2 guy will help. and then these guys will go in. So that's probably what I'm going to do next time, unless, of course, I change my mind. I hope you enjoyed watching this. I definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm HMV, and I will, as always, talk at you later.